What's going on, everybody? This is Brian from SneakerFiles.com, recapping the news. And before I give you a quick rundown, if you got a second, greatly appreciate a thumbs up. Let's see if we can get this video to 500 likes. And if you're not subscribed yet, make sure to hit the red button just below. Now, the highlights from this video would be that we have more information on the Air Jordan 6 Green Gatorade. We also have a first look at the Air Jordan 3 OG Blacksmith dropping in 2018. We have a raffle / giveaway that is already taking place now, which you can win the Off-White Air Jordan 1s, the Kaz Air Jordan 4, and other sold out Air Jordans. We also have quite a bit from Nike and a little bit from a few other brands, but without wasting too much of your time, let's jump into the news. Who remembers Latrell Sprewell's DaDa Supreme spinners? Well, the shoes released in the early 2000s, and as you can see from this one image, they feature a rim and the rim keeps spinning, just like the Sprewell rims that were made available in the early 2000s. But recently he did take to Twitter and he announced that they could be returning in 2018. Because a lot of people were asking him more questions, he followed up by saying, "Coming back in 2018. Can't wait to share more details soon." So this isn't the first time that a rumor has started about the DaDa Supreme spinners returning. It first started back in 2015. Since it's from Latrell Sprewell himself, I do believe that they are going to make a comeback now. We don't have a release date or a retail price. I'm sure most won't like these, however, I remember them releasing. I never owned a pair, but honestly, I did think they were pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, it's weird seeing Dwayne Wade in a Cavaliers jersey, but with that being said, he recently unveiled a new colorway of the Way of Wade 6, and they're known as Firstborn. The shoe pays tribute to his firstborn, Zari. I probably messed up the pronunciation of his name, so I do apologize for that, but as you can see, the shoes feature black throughout. We have metallic gold detailing, and his son's name is right at the bottom of the tongue. No release date for this pair. It isn't known if these will actually release or just stay an exclusive to Wade. Last week, some retailers received the Nike SF Air Force 1 Midnight Navy and they released them, but Nike has recently announced the release date, which will take place on October 6th, and the retail price will be $180. Now, as you can see, Midnight Navy covers the entire uppers. We have gum on the midsole and outsole, a nice fall shoe, and I should have a review up in the next couple days. A couple times now, I've shared images of the Nike Vandal High OG in metallic silver and university red with a little bit of blue. Now, there was a release date which was set for October 1st, and that has changed. Nike has once again said that the release date is set for October 7th, and the retail price is $90. Official images also leaked over the weekend of the Nike Little Posite 1, known as Vamposite. As you may remember, this is a grade school exclusive release, and they're going to release on October 13th, which is Friday the 13th. Retail price is $180 if I didn't mention already. But honestly, I think the concept of the shoe is really cool. As you can see, we have black across the Foamposite shell, and then we have bat logos throughout. There's velvet on the liner, which resembles that of a coffin, and that's done in red. And we also have vampire teeth on the heel with a little bit of blood. Later on this month, Nike Sportswear will release a new Nike Air VaporMax, and it's known as Oreo 2.0. So the shoes feature a mixture of white and black across the Flyknit upper, and that gives it the Oreo type feel. Then we have black across the lower part of the shoe, as well as the Nike swoosh and visible VaporMax Air unit. Now, there is a little bit of racer blue, and that lands on the insole. For those that want to purchase this pair, they are dropping on October 26th, and the retail price will be $190. Also dropping this month is the Nike PG1 in black and gum. So they feature predominant black, but we do have hits of anthracite, and then gum covers the outsole, and then we have a 3M stripe on the heel. So a pretty straightforward look. It's not bad, it's simple, but not bad. But they're going to release on October 20th, and the retail price will be $110. It looks like Nike is going to release a triple pink Nike Air VaporMax. Now, for those that like pink are definitely going to love this pair. It isn't known if it's a women's exclusive or if they're going to release for men as well, but if I had to guess, it probably would be women. But there really doesn't need an explanation. Pink is plastered throughout. It hits the Flyknit as well as the visible VaporMax Air unit. Currently, there isn't a release date, not even a time frame. The retail price should be $190 though. Dropping this week is the Nike Flyknit trainer Bright Citron. Now, I showed you a detailed look in a prior video, but we have a release date now. The shoes feature Bright Citron, black and white, and they will release on October 5th, and the retail price will be $150. Now, I'm not sure if these are going to sell out. More than likely, they will, just because the prior Flyknit trainer did, but then again, that was the black and white pair, and Kanye was seen wearing them back in the day, so yeah, that's a whole nother story. Continuing the celebration of the 15 years of SB Dunk, Nike Skateboarding is bringing back Danny Supa's SB Dunk. Now, instead of a low top, they're coming back in a high. Here we have our first look. Information on this broke back in 2016, but no additional details were given then, and we still don't have any now. But as you can see, we have some on-feet images, and they should be releasing soon, and once we have more information, I definitely will make sure to update you. Sometime back, news broke that the Nike HyperAdapt 2.0 would release. Now, we still don't have release information, but we do have additional details. Tinker Hatfield recently sat down with High Snobiety for an interview, and the standout point from it was what he said here. There is a 2.0 and it's specific to basketball, and we think it's going to be one of the best basketball shoes ever. So with that being said, it looks like the auto lacing is finally coming to a basketball shoe, so maybe with each release they'll have a different shoe for a different sport. In addition, Tinker went on to say that they are still developing the Nike HyperAdapt 2.0 and there isn't a time frame for completion or even a release. Prior to this, the additional details were Tinker along with Nike are trying to make the HyperAdapt 2.0 more affordable because currently the 1.0 costs $720. So you guys need to bring that down quite a bit for me to be interested. A new set of detailed images has landed of the Nike Air More Uptempo Dark Stucco. Now apparently people are saying that this is going to be a grade school exclusive release, which I highly doubt. I think these are going to release in adult sizes as well because a similar pair will release for women and that will be known as the Shine. Currently, the release date is set for October 14th. A very simple look, as you can see, dark stucco, which is like a grayish green color, lands across the base, and then black hits the large air, as well as running across the midsole. Now, the image shown here is a GS exclusive, but there should be more information soon. We finally have images of the Nike Air More Uptempo Wheat, which confirms what I've been saying for months now and nobody was listening, with the exception of you guys. As you can see, they feature white across the midsole. The actual shade used is Phantom, but we have wheat across the uppers as well as a gum outsole. And I have them in hand right now, and I'm going to have a review up this week. The quality is pretty nice, it's decent. I haven't gone over them thoroughly, but they look nice when I just gave them a brief run over. But a lot of people are reporting that they're going to drop in October. I believe it was the 14th. That was pushed back to the 28th, and now what I've heard is they're going to release on November 9th. Retail price has been bumped up. This is a premium release, and they retail at $185. Here's another release date I was told of. This is the Nike Air Max 97 OG being called Vault. Now the shoes feature a black, Vault, metallic silver, and white color combination, and they also have 3M reflective detailing across the uppers. Now as for the release details, we got a bit to go until these drop, and that will take place on November 17th. And the retail price should be $160. Remember that since there is a lot of time, the release could get pushed forward. I should also have this pair very soon in hand, so I'll make sure to give you guys a review on them. New information on the Nike Zoom Vapor RF AJ3, now being called Atmos, has landed. So we all know that this pair does resemble that of the Atmos collaboration. But Roger Federer has confirmed that this release is inspired by the iconic Air Max 1 Atmos, which he is a huge fan of. Now, they're going to release on October 5th in Tokyo. Following, a release will take place in North America on November 17th. Also throughout November, releases in Shanghai, Paris, and London will take place. The retail price is $200. During the fall and holiday season, we have a handful of Nike Air Foamposite releases, and we have a first look at the Nike Air Foamposite 1 Legion Green. Looking a bit closer, you can see that Legion Green runs across the Foamposite shell. In addition to that, we have an iridescent finish. Finishing the look, we have black, and that runs across the eye stays, the tongue, the back heel, as well as the outsole. As of now, the release date is set for November 22nd, and the retail price will be $230. Last up from Nike, we have a first look at the Nike Air Foamposite 1 Abalone. Now, technically this isn't our first look. I showed you guys a few months back a catalog image of the Abalone. Now, there is some differences from what I was shown and what's releasing. Now, the real difference here is that we have black on the outsole. Depending on the lighting, the Foamposite shell will either look dark or it'll look light. So that's why the catalog image actually looks a bit darker. But it does resemble the inside of an Abalone shell with the unique lines throughout, as well as it being iridescent. Following, we have light teal on the Nike swoosh, penny branding, as well as stripe down the tongue and heel pull tab. Currently, there isn't a set release date. What I was told is this is a possible 2018 All-Star release, but that hasn't been confirmed, and the retail price will be $250. Social Status is currently holding a raffle which you can win some sold out Air Jordans that are pretty hyped and going for quite a bit of money. Now this raffle will benefit the Hurricane Harvey relief, with all the proceeds donated to several charities in the Houston area. Each raffle ticket will cost you $10, but you have the chance of winning the Fragment Air Jordan 1, PSNY Air Jordan 12, Supreme Air Jordan 5, the Cause Air Jordan 4, and the Off-White Air Jordan 1. The raffle started on Friday, however it will run till October 6th. There will be a link in the description below if you want to check that out and get entered. Expect to start seeing more player exclusives on the Air Jordan 32, and today we have a preview of 2, which is made for the UNC Tar Heels men's basketball team. First up we have the mid, and that features white across the midsole and outsole, as well as the overlay by the collar. In addition, Carolina blue covers the uppers around the heel. Then we have UNC branding on the tongue, as well as the Wings logo, and the Jumpman done in black on the midsole. The second pair, which is the low top Air Jordan 32, is covered in Carolina blue. We do have accents of white, which is seen on the outsole, liner, and the Jumpman logo. They also have the UNC branding on one of the tongues, and then the other features the Wings logo. I'm sure most of you already know this, but at the time of shooting this, it isn't known if they're going to release, and more than likely they won't, but it's possible to see a color scheme like this drop in the future. We got new images of the Air Jordan 3 Anthracite, which is a GS exclusive. Again, I feel like Jordan Brand could release these in adult sizes, but they feature anthracite throughout. We have suede across the base, elephant print wraps the toe and the heel, and then we have metallic red bronze accents, which lands on the Jumpman logo on the tongue, most of the eyelets, as well as the branding on the heel. Finishing this pair, it appears that black is used on the outsole. The release date is October 7th, which means they're dropping this week, and they retail for $140. At the time of shooting this, I don't know if they will be available in extended grade school sizing. I usually don't cover apparel, but Jordan Brand's Gatorade Apparel has started to leak, and I believe some retailers are actually starting to sell them. So from this preview, we have the Jordan Sportswear Like Mike Coach's men jacket that will retail for $120, done in black. We have the Jordan Sportswear Like Mike t-shirt done in white. Retail on this is $45. Damn, that's a lot for this shirt. Next up, we have the Jordan Sportswear Like Mike Lightning, and that comes in safety orange for $38. The Jordan Sportswear Be Like Mike men's long sleeve t-shirt in black is $45, and it'll also release in white for the same price. Now, I don't know any information on this last shirt, but it is kind of crazy. But what I will say about the apparel, most of it is actually nice. I think it's really fitting. I do like the jacket, and I like the long sleeve. Speaking of Gatorade, we have new information on the Air Jordan 6 Gatorade in green suede, or just known as green Gatorade. So the rumor is October 28th. I've also heard that they're going to drop on October 21st. It isn't confirmed yet. Now, what we do know, thanks to Soul Heat on Feet, is that these will be a limited release. They will only be available at NRG accounts. I'm not sure where that falls in the line, which retailers will have them, but what I can say is don't expect to walk into your local Foot Locker, Foot Action, and pick these up. The retail price is $225. Yes, they have bumped the price up. It is no longer $190, it is $225. That seems quite a bit of a jump compared to the orange pair, and it shouldn't be just because they're using suede and it's limited, but I really don't know what's going on here. Also, expect more information to become available very soon. Probably the biggest piece of news is that we have a first look at the Air Jordan 3 OG Blacksmith, which is dropping in 2018. Now, as you can see, this is an unfinished product and they're being reported as a sample. Now, I never get why images like this leak. To me, they couldn't wait another, 30 minutes, maybe even less than that, to actually complete the shoot and give us a look. And then, on top of that, we only have one image. So you couldn't wait to take the image, but yet you only take one. I don't get it. But they look exactly like your OG pair. They have Nike Air branding. The color blocking is the same. I mean, there's really not much to talk about other than the fact that the leather, it's tumbled, and I'm not going to say it looks nice because the True Blue 3s did look nice. However, a lot of people did complain about the leather quality. We'll have to wait until the finished product to know if these will actually resemble that of the OG 3s with the whole shape and everything like that, but I kind of doubt it. I just hope they do. Now to the release info. The date is set for now on February 17th, 2018, and the retail price will be $200. And for those that don't know, that will be during All-Star Weekend. And that recaps the news. Like always, we post it first on SneakerFiles.com, and then we take it to YouTube. What I like from this video is the Nike Vandal High OG. I also like the way of Wade 6. I'm not a huge fan of the black and gold pair that was shown in this video, but a couple of the other colorways that we previewed prior to this, I do like. The Nike Air Foamposite 1 Abalone, it's not bad, it's just something I would never wear. It's just I would pick up and throw in my collection. The Nike Air Max 97 OG Volt, I plan on grabbing that pair, we'll have to see. The Air Jordan 6 Green Gatorade, I definitely want those, but it doesn't look like it's going to be an easy pickup. It's probably going to be hard. So if I do grab those, I'm definitely going to get some of the Air Jordan Gatorade clothing. Last but not least is the Jordan 3 Blacksmith. Like, to be real with you guys, I do want quality to be great. I want craftsmanship to be great. However, if the leather is bad and the craftsmanship isn't great, I'm still going to pick up a pair. I'm just going to try to get the best pair as far as craftsmanship goes, and I'll have to deal with stiff leather. And that does it for me. Leave a comment below and let me know from this video what you liked or what you disliked. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned to SneakerFiles.com, and if you haven't yet, make sure to subscribe.